Alrighty, welcome back in on another Honkai Star Rail video. Doing 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3. I don't remember the numbers. 3, 3, 3, 3, part 2. Where we are getting ready to go and play in the Sky Kingdom and hope that you know, I forgot her name. Our little kitty. Keep those others safe.
This is a big ask, Namazune. I hope you understand.
Please don't say that, Lord Finan. It's an honor for us to be entrusted with this task.
Go then. Let's hope our concerns don't come true.
I wonder what the task is.
Safely, my lord.
Mim.
There you are, partner. You didn't oversleep this time, did you?
Pink puppy woke me up. Never shuffle
You like calling me that, don't you? Well, I've embraced it now. It doesn't even faze me anymore.
Ready, comrade? If all goes according to plan, this could be the last battle where we fight at each other's side. If the curse separating Amphorius from the world beyond the sky is truly Aquila's doing, then you'll be able to return home after their fall.
Shouldn't I be reincarnating as a
That
Titan?
would be a problem. We'll need to get you home before Aranova. Let's leave the emotional goodbyes for later. That'll give us some time to figure out what we should be feeling at that time. Besides, when we were playing the Seal Slammers...
Don't play with my seal.
that bumping seal game, didn't you teach me something back then?
No.
Crack the champagne at halftime to watch victory slip away.
Well, 10/12 time now. We can totally open the champagne.
Well, then I have to use something else Don Hung taught me as comeback. The last mile is the hardest.
Hey, speaking of Dunhung, where is he?
He arrived before everyone else and climbed to the cliff top to wait for us. He's probably not keen on being the center of attention.
Lord Finan, please make sure you all come back safely.
Please defeat the indifferent Eye of Twilight and restore a compassionate sky to Amphorius.
Thank you all for your blessings. Rest assured, we're fully prepared.
Yeah, you totally sound
But I'm
certain.
not the main attraction today. Please don't hesitate to cheer for Miss Hyacinth when she arrives.
Miss Hyacinth, the chosen daughter of the sky, the pride of the Twilight Courtyard.
She's not just the pride of Akuma, but all of Amphorius as well. And furthermore, while the Flame Chase journey is led by the Chrysos heirs, it's not just those chosen by Aglaya who contributed to it. Let's extend our gratitude to the 2 warriors of the Outlands who bravely stepped up and risked their lives for those they've never met.
Hero, your saga will be chronicled in epics and celebrated across the New World.
Yeah.
Warrior from the Outlands, endowed with the might of Orynyx, the vanguard of deliverance.
Wow. It's like you gotta master on sucking
all
up to
this
people.
Time, you should know when I'm just being polite and when I'm genuinely speaking from the heart. That praise was heartfelt, partner. Had I not trusted my instincts and put my faith in you and Don Hung, it's hard to imagine what might have become of Ak. The guest of honor has arrived.
Hyacinth?
People of Akuma, I've been blessed
blessed by the ancestors of the Sky People. They have agreed to bestow the 1,000-year mission to me and to have me claim the core flame of Aquila.
Don't
Today
even.
is the year 4932 of the light calendar. 1,062 years since the hero Seleucus initiated the flame chase journey.
Wow. It's a long time.
I, Hyacinthia of the Sky People, am prepared to lead the children of humanity back to the sky.
History doesn't breathe evenly. At times, it suspends its breath for millennia, as though time is frozen. At other times, it pants rapidly, as if poised to topple the world and our civilization in an instant. Its hurried gasps have sparked a tempest, sweeping all of us along. Hyacinth, as an observer, you've witnessed the return of 4 core flames, and now it's your turn to fulfill your duty. Please, guide us into the heart of the storm as the executioner of this mission.
I hope they do something cool with the sky. I was like, if it's like the other areas, man, it's gonna suck. Because, like, saw that butterfly sitting there the whole time. I was like, I gotta get that damn thing. Yeah, I don't think it would let you guess correctly.
Miss Hyacinth!
Hey, frickin' took the elevator and didn't bring it back. Bastards. Can't believe you. Chastise people on the other side, too. Alright, which one of you bastards took the elevator and didn't send it back? It was Kratos.
There's triumph. Bring light to this darkening world.
It was Kratos.
They'll surely seize the core flame of sky.
How? Come here, piggy. Oh my gosh, look at this. Was it Don Hung this time? Have to chew out Don Hung? I didn't think they would have reset these. Oh, you're doing the story. Let's reset the elevators. I don't see anyone. Must have been Don Hung. Yep.
The team
Bastard took it without sending it back.
is finally assembled.
We've reshaped the history of the world with our hands, over and over. I bet this trailblazing expedition could even make Machiavelli jealous. Such an exciting adventure. March is gonna cry with jealousy.
So full of energy, comrades. Seems I chose the perfect day.
It's freaking always a good day where you're at.
Tyson, it's all yours now.
Legend tells of the Sky Folk once divided into many tribes. The Sun Folk worshipped the sun. The Rain Folk were devoted to storms. And the Winter Folk waited for signs in the snow. Our ancestors lived under Aquila's light. Yet they were blinded to all but one color. They forgot that the light that illuminates the world is made of countless different colors. That's why the rainbow is my favorite. For not only does it reflect the many colors, it is also a bridge. And I want to use the Rainbow Bridge to link everyone's hearts and give hope to every soul on Earth. Ancestors, with the rainbow as your guide, lead me back to the home of the Skyfolk, a land we have not seen for 1,000 years.
Dang, this place got to be falling apart.
Oh, Rainbow Bridge, please guide us to ascend to the skies once more. Friends, let us soar together.
If you open the Rainbow Bridge, wouldn't other people be able to use it? Just saying.
Flying along the Rainbow Bridge is truly an amazing experience.
This place is falling apart, dude.
The Eye of Twilight. It's the legendary sky fortress of Aquila. I never imagined that one day I'd be able to step foot on it.
My ancestors once built a magnificent civilization among the heavens. The Eye of Twilight, which we are standing on, is the home of Aquila and the heart of the city-state in the clouds. This must be where the hero Selioce stood when she challenged Aquila and began the first step of the flame chase journey. We are here to end the journey she began.
Do you believe in legends?
Are corroded by time, but that won't change what we must do.
According to historical records, the civilization that worshipped Aquila once mastered advanced technology, which made their strategically located sky castrum the only force that could face Castrum Kremnos head-on in the Chrysos War. But they were divided within. The frequent wars started by the Chrysos heirs drained their power, especially after the prophecy descended. In the end, they had to hide among the clouds, far from the conflicts raging below.
Apparently, the division was between the two most important sky tribes, the Sunfolk and the Rainfolk. And Selioce's frustration towards the endless strife among her people made her turn her spear towards the Titan above. After driving the enraged Titan to the brink of defeat with her two winged companions, they all vanished somewhere in the sky. Her courage was unparalleled. Yet she still could not end Aquila, nor bring back the core flame of sky. Some say she sealed the wrath of the god within herself, trapping them deep within the Eye of Twilight to support the heavens of Amphorius forever.
In other words, she became one with the Titan. I would have considered it a fairy tale, but after seeing what happened with Professor Anaxa, not anymore. As that Titan and that fused hero been looking down on the world from here for 1,000 years.
Open sesame.
It's been so long. Maybe the Eye of Twilight has already turned into ruins.
I don't know, so far it looks fine. What the?
Something's not right.
It's a little dark here.
I can kind of feel how big and empty this place is. But all I can see is darkness.
What's on the other side?
Maybe it's the celestial mural. The Sky City believes that mural to be connected to Amphorius' sky, and any weather condition depicted on it will become actual weather. The mural would reflect Aquila's shifting mood, like clear skies, fog, snow, or thunderstorms. The sky priests would gather here during peaceful times and pray to the god for warm breezes and good harvests. To put it in words that Gray and Danny would understand, just think of it as a massive screen.
Wow, do you think we're dummy? God, Aqua's theme park.
Exploring in the dark is never a good option. If we could would light up the mural. It might just provide us with the light needed to move forward. That really conspicuous device might be part of the ritual. Let's go take a look. It's dark, so watch your feet.
Don't step on my toes, Hyacinth. As I beseech you, run apart the of chaos, and kneeling may stand, soar beyond it. Here. Got a bunch of balls. Do something wrong. Close your eyes. It's darkness. So far, this place has been disappointing. I think we have to put balls on here. We need a hand of faggers for that. These little stupid scroll things. There's still more to do! Yeah, we didn't even touch the big ball. How about it? Got any leads? It's a ball.
I have no
Looks
idea
like the
how to turn
sun.
it on. If only we had help from the wisdom of those who came before us. That's it. I almost forgot. Gray, Memi, can I borrow your powers?
Memi? Leave it to the demigod of time.
We just need to find the scattered memory nearby, right? That's simple. Give me a little time. Feel the flow of time. Over there. And over there. Done. There haven't been many people for a while, so the traces of time are super obvious.
I knew you could do it, Memi. You are a huge help.
Yeah, it doesn't really explain jack. Rainfolk,
Arrogant
sunfolk.
sunfolk. The Titan will condemn your brazen disrespect, but Aquila, you that shape the sky, why do you avoid the pursuit of dark clouds? Are not clear skies and stormy rains equally your creations? The Sunborn see your behavior as an act of favoritism towards them, and weaponize this reason to oppress my people. The Rainfolk will not suffer in silence.
Oh boy.
Oh God. If you remain silent, we shall have to forge our own weapons and resist the malice concealed under your brilliance. May the Eye of Twilight never open. And may torrid rains descend forever.
Avoid the pursuit of dark clouds. Aquila doesn't like rainstorms. It seems a little hard to believe, but we should write this clue down first.
Bet you the other one is the sunfolk saying, "Oh, we're so great. Why?"
Fool, the great Aquila has already left a mark of their manifestation on the Golden Cloud. The god's choice is clear. Only we, the Sunborn, may the
my
Eye
gosh.
of Twilight never close.
Left a mark among the golden... Is this referring to the celestial mural? It is, as the rumors said. The Sky Castrum was far from united.
My guess was right. This venue is indeed where celestial rituals were performed. Memi, can you retrieve even more memories?
No problem at all. Here goes. There we are.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk. Commanding the celestial globe, awaken. celestial mural.
Stop, foolish cloudbolt! How dare you tamper with the celestial globe and distort the weather? This is blasphemy!
The Titan bequeathed the celestial globe to our ancestors, so that we could divide the light and dark equally between day and night, so that all things could grow beneath the celestial phenomenon they preferred. But the Sunborn have asserted control over the celestial mural. And now the days are endless, subjecting the land to drought and burning. And you have the gall to accuse the Rainfolk, who you've oppressed.
The land? It is our eternal nemesis. How can storm clouds and rain, unloved by Aquila, lead the Skyfolk to victory in the Chrysos War? Your character is as weak as your faith. Go seek out a corner untouched by the sun and weep solitary tears in the shadows. That's all you lot know how to do anyway. Cry in silence.
Then let us show you what we are really made of.
You? What are you trying to do?
Fanatics whose minds have been muddled by the heat. By Aquila above, meet your demise!
What a terrifying memory.
The brutal internal strife is sad to see. It appears the Sky Cities didn't fall to external threats after all.
The proud Sunfolk saw themselves as divinely chosen, exacting long-standing oppression on other tribes. And the Rainfolk suffering beneath them began resenting the divine and plotted their retaliation.
Common story everywhere. The divine set the stage and the mortals perform the play. This isn't the first time we've witnessed such a scene while trailblazing.
No matter the era, conflict among humans is destined to persist. Having witnessed the actions of Kindness and the Cleaners, it isn't so hard to understand this piece of history.
Curious
There's
who won.
nothing but empty silence here. I fear there were no winners.
The hero Seliosi. How did she view the ancient feud between the Sunfolk and Rainfolk? The legends focus on her god-slaying expedition, but are hazy on the fall of the sky denizens. Perhaps I can piece together the true face of history here.
One step at a time. Do you remember the verse that Rainfolk sang, Hyacinth? Perhaps that's the key to unlocking the celestial mural.
Yes, I
Oh my
already
gosh.
memorized it. Now, shall we try to wake it up?
This is like freaking long.
Wind, snow, rain, shine. In the name of the sky's 100 eyes, I bring celestial phenomena upon the world. The turn of dawn and dusk, commanding the celestial globe. Awaken, celestial mural!
Golden clouds, blazing radiance. What a breathtaking scene.
Look, the mark of their manifestation, mentioned by the memory fragment. Looks like a glitch.
How chilling. I wonder if Aquila is also watching us.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's the eye of
remember
Aquila.
The Rainfolk mentioned the Titan dislikes overcast days. We might be able to use this to our advantage and change how the mark is behaving by changing the weather on the mural.
Wouldn't this affect Akuma?
Don't worry. The mural probably lost its original function ages ago. Akuma's light comes from the dawn device shouldered by Kefali anyway. That being said, there's no power in this device anymore. We have to find another celestial globe if we want to change the weather on the mural. There! That's device. I'm quite familiar with it. That's a west wind compass of the Twilight Courtyard. We can use it to create a miniature rainbow bridge to walk on. Who knows? It might even lead us to other areas of the Eye of Twilight. Technology passed down from the Golden Age is finally proving useful. Let's go. Leave the adjustments and calibrations to me.
And grab.
A
Well
boiling
done there.
pool of gold, said to be the energy source that powers the Eye of Twilight's divinity. You should watch your step as you walk. Mechanical.
It's more complicated. No fun if there's no challenge.
This might take a while, but I think I can manage.
It's a different thing than what I'm used to. Block, red shape, pass through them.
Deep
Make her up.
breaths and find the way out.
Why? Like, that's where we gotta start. There we go.
I think this should be right.
Nice. Easy peasy.
Look, the rainbow bridge is...
Well done. Now we can crawl. Hey, careful!
It's a memory.
A winged Pegasus?
Looks like a mythical beast. Tyson! Could it be the legendary?
I'm not entirely sure. We might be able to tell if we get closer.
We can't assume it's friendly.
Yeah. Look, winged beast. I'll cut it down.
Legend has it that the hero Celiosi was always flanked by two winged companions.
Look, it
Solbus
disappeared.
and Lunabis. They were her steeds and comrades. If they are still alive, they might help us confront Aquila. It disappeared.
An illusion? Or the memory dissipated?
How strange. That Pegasus was different from the other memories. It was surrounded in an air of sorrow. Oh, it's so heavy that it's hard to breathe.
Was that Lunabis's phantom? Did it appear here because it has unfinished business?
If that's really the case, there must be a super strong obsession keeping it in one piece. Could it be some remaining bits of Celiosi's will?
We
Oh my
can't
God.
be sure of that yet. Let's take...
The two of you talk anymore. I'm kinda like, I don't mind some dialogue,
Is that
but
you?
this is like,
Me? I am the descendant of the hero Celiosi. We have come to complete her mission. That's another one?
Careful! It's not a memory, but it's so twisted.
it's a shadow, freaking whatever.
So, hero lady Lunabis. Then that corrupted being before with you?
Yeah,
lead us
yeah.
Here so we can free.
Shut up,
must have been
Hyson.
tormented by pain for so Seliosi, the Day Thunder Knight, Lord
It doesn't
Solus,
understand
your
you.
body has been completely corroded by the black tide. Please.
Shh. He's so freaking annoying. Words are done.
This
Time for
battle
that.
can't be avoided.
Solus. Come on,
Oh,
heroes.
shut up. Fight on. Like, we got
Lord
left with
Solus, please break
two
free
of the
from
worst
control of the black
companions.
tide and return to your senses.
There'll be a share good fortunes.
We got left with Idiot 1 and Idiot 2.
Once more. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Another journey begins, destined for oblivion.
Be of your body and mind. The truth burns clear as of everything in this world.
It's
It's
fleeting.
fleeting.
You killed it.
Solus.
Hi, Pegasus.
Oh, so she speaks.
Solus.
My consciousness has been lost for far too long.
Okay.
Little girl.
Yes.
It is me, Lord.
Hyacinthi.
It's been 1,000 years. Celiosi's blood may have thinned in my veins, but the resolve of the Sky People has never...
How much do you know about her dying?
I know that in order to support the Shattered Sky, she merged herself with the divine body of the Titan. And I also know that she left behind a message, calling on future generations to one day ascend to the heavens.
Has the legend changed so much since your people fell to the earth? Girl,
Oh.
you only know how to heal and tend to wounds with such a weak...
With this long sword, heroic soul.
And
As
their
you can
pink
see,
glove.
We're all Hyacinthia's companions. You've already witnessed our combined strength.
It's not bad.
Solus.
We suck.
Let go of your ego. You've been trapped in time by the black tide, while great change has spread over the world. If I'm not mistaken, the god of war Nikador also fell to...
We've laid all the other titans to rest, one by one. Now the final target for the please guide us to an audience with Aquila. Heroic souls.
Oh my gosh.
Seliosi initiated the era of slaying gods and attaining their...
Confidence and fierceness.
Aquila's mark flew away?
There's something.
Maybe.
Well, perhaps our presence stirred memory.
We learned from past memories that the Sky Titan fears dark clouds.
What the memo sprite said is true. But you all...
Follow me, Hyacinthia and fellow warriors.
Yay!
Lady Lunabis not going with us?
I will be waiting for you all at the next destination, Hyacinth.
Can't get past it. It's not right now. Or it's on the other side. Elevator. Someone stole the freaking elevator. Was it Don Hung again? Stupid horses. Like, oh my gosh, we're going in the cutscene again.
Years have passed. This is the Hall of the Sun Folk.
Let's gift.
Did the Sky Titan really take...
Everyone thought so until Celiosi's spear. Only then did we understand that Aquila wasn't hiding from the clouds and rain, but from the horror that lurked.
Black Tide's threat has forced the Chrysos heirs to complete our flame.
Chrysos heirs. In our time, that title used to stir up waves of outrage.
It's all thanks to those who came before us. Trebios and Aglaia.
So it was those two who made it to the end.
What does that mean?
Let's not elaborate on unrelated topics. You now know how to activate the Celestial.
Yeah.
The road got sucked away by the... Did Aquila...
You have nothing to fear. We can use the power.
Gosh. Really? You want to tell us crap that we already know?
It looks like. Why don't you try to change the wind's direction with now the prayer should rewind for even longer. Let's try to control the wind's direction with this thing, partner.
You know, the same thing. So, like, I don't mind instructions at the beginning, but we've done time in 0, 1, 2, and now 3, and they've explained it, re-explained it in 0, 1, 2, and 3.
Let's go and force Aquila to come out.
So, like, it's like their heads are up their butts.
Turn of dawn change. Celestial. Celestial shift.
No. Looks like stuff got broken.
These circuits all seem to be corroded by the Black Tide.
Here's hoping those 2 prophecy tablets can help us out.
Stream forth. Old blades.
Like, I wish they would do more unique stuff. Penacony felt the same too. It was like doing the same thing over and over.
Perhaps there's more than one right.
And every time you did it, they re-explained the same thing. Oh, we're gonna have to fight this one. Hit the wrong button. I think that's why with this one I'm getting more and more frustrated.
Unite our goals.
Because, like, I feel like we're just in this little loop. And, like, a lot of the dialogue has been the same.
Immerse your sea of your body and mind.
Like, it's... It's a very similar dialogue in each of the flame chases. Like, it gets repetitious
Another
over
blood
time.
debt repaid.
And I don't... Like, I feel like it's not unique. And it also feels a bit like Penacony. Like, Penacony lacked uniqueness. It was on repeat over and over again. Like, I liked the puzzles and stuff this time. I think they were better. And some of the other activities have been a little bit better.
Life is a puzzle
But
in and of itself.
some of the characteristics that make the story itself.
Smooth sailing so far. Let's keep going and find
Shut up, dummy. And, like, honestly, I don't like finding this character. Like, he is repetitious. Like, the design of this place is a little more unique than what we've had so far.
Stream forth.
But I mean, the Grove, Kremnos, Death's
Don't forget
Doorstep,
to let your friends in on the action.
they were fairly the same a lot of the time. A lot of like repeating this puzzle. You know, it's either the devs don't think we're smart enough to actually figure out new crap, or they just really couldn't come up with new crap. I think it's a little more the latter. That, you know, they're trying to play to a certain grouping, and they're just not.
Perhaps there's more than one right.
I feel the same kind of sits in Genshin, and I wouldn't want to be like, I think it's Dawei, but Dawei has a lot of influence on a lot of this. I just think that they should trust their player base more. Amphorius doesn't feel overly unique. I have to have him in. Like, I don't know where the disconnect is, but it's like, you know, no. Well, as long as I end on there in the right spot, fine. There's a way. Because well, that ends him on me. Figured out how to end him on me. I was just gonna try and time it. But like, I feel like they just stick in this, like, consistently in this same loop of things, where the story just doesn't matter as much. I mean, it's hard to, I don't want to say like the story doesn't matter as much, but like, it honestly feels sometimes like story, it's gotten lost. It's gotten repetitive over. It's gotten in this repetitive state where it's just kind of doing the same thing again and again. None of the, point zero always was fairly unique, pretty cool. Point 1, point 2, and now point 3 just seemed to like we just looped back on the same thing. Like you could touch on the flame chase journey and like the individual pieces, just not like, let's go back and do the same thing. Okay, we're gonna go out and we're gonna go back and do the same thing. Okay, we're gonna go back and we're gonna do the same thing. And that's what we're constantly doing. It's like, okay, hey, we're gonna do the flame chase journey. We're gonna go fight Cast on Kremnos. Okay, we get into Kremnos. All right, we're gonna fight the Titan story. All right, cool. Then we take the back and we do the core flame, and then Mighty becomes indestructible. We just kind of gotten in this loop.
The turn of dawn change, Celestial.
And now it's like, oh well, Aquila, he didn't not like the clouds. He's just scared of the black tide.
Looks like they're still avoiding us. I fear the Aquila of present has long, but instinct still drives them to flee from the shadows.
Is the consciousness still there?
Knowledge of Celiosi's situation, but I am certain that the will behind that mark is not hers. She wouldn't. It is time to leave.
A moment, please, Lord Solibus. To honor the pact with Celiosi, her descendants spent a millennium looking up at the sky. If you don't mind us knocking on the gates of the past, maybe I can peek.
You are the ones who hold Orynyx's miracle. I have...
Memi, Gray, could I please ask you for this favor?
You got it.
There are falsehoods in the legends. Then their mothers seen here and the previous memories gave me a bad feeling. I must figure out the truth behind the legend.
Hyacinth, the memories surging here are even more intense than at the entrance. All done.
Thank you, Memi.
Daughter of Dusk, have you finally gone mad?
I knew it! The child with the blood of two feuding clans will one day destroy...
Will you really point the tip of your spear at our god? Stay in your hand. Your recklessness...
The
oh my
hero
gosh.
Celiosi, disillusioned by the Sunfolk's deeds, decided to sever the source of it all.
She was brimming with compassion at that time. Her words were bursting with anger, but her heart...
At that time...
We should get going, Hyacinth. Aquila has fled to the other end of the fortress. Let's chase after them.
Okay.
Lunabis will lead the way.
Like that part there. Oh well, our stories were wrong. We
Seek, and you will find.
Our ancestors misled. No. Ancestors never misled you.
We're here.
Aquila. Even though they still maintain a connection with their kin.
Don't get surrounded.
You think to hinder us? Then we will make you under...
Why would the Sky Titan be afraid
Unite our goals.
of shadows. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, the black tide lurked in the shadows.
Free will, or was it to take on the still waters of oblivion?
Made the felt time to cleanse the filth.
That's like, doesn't make any sense.
Truth burns everything in this world.
Like, nothing makes sense in any of that.
Let's see if this finds.
I weep for the departed.
In any of that statement there. Oh, well, he's gotten corrupted. Well,
Don't
okay,
stop.
wow.
Follow it to the Titan.
Heroes, let's keep going. Aim.
Well, we've done this before. Like, it's not unique. Heal. Like, I feel like I'm stuck in a time loop or something. Because we've done this. We've been at this spot. I think Ornyx's is probably the time temple where we had to go back and forth between time. It's probably the most unique area in the game. Go away. So, power. Don't stay. Go here. This is kind of interesting.
The rainbow bridge is leading at Vetarion. Follow.
Dude. Nice, then we already knew that.
Miss Eisen, how are you so certain that you could free souls from suffering?
She wasn't. She was guessing.
My apologies, Lady Lunibus. I was not all that certain. But if even the healer loses hope, then how will the patients repossess their hope for life?
What?
What a kind answer.
My bridges.
It said the black tide is a calamity from beyond the sky. If that's true, the sky's defenses would naturally be the first to be breached.
If it's from beyond the skies, then that's why the curse there is in place, the prevention of going between worlds. If you think about it. So the black, well, if the black tide came from beyond the skies, Aquila would never have been scared of it.
Now, I shall.
Little Ika, why did you run out on your own?
This little one.
You're saying you smell a familiar scent.
They look
what?
completely different. But little Eek, could it be?
Truly, a miracle of fate.
Lady, is little Ika your...
Please press on, flame-chasing heroes. I can...
I wouldn't say child. Or offspring. It's related to him somehow, though.
Where did the Skyfolk go?
The little bugs, I think, have been pretty cool. Where does Skyfolk go? To the ground. We've been told this. Why not? You're an idiot. How are you supposed to be the leader?
Aquila.
The celestial globe is...
Looks like we can't skip this. It's another one of those devices that can...
Oh my gosh. Hey, look!
Seek, you will find.
You're not gonna hear me.
Before it was consumed by... No healer can heal all, granting it a dignified end.
Oh my gosh. No, we already decided we had to kill it.
Dreams of... Let us
Like,
dance
that wasn't
once
new.
more.
We already knew we had to kill it.
There'll be a way. Share good fortunes.
Fine.
What?
May the foul stench disappear of your body and mine.
Sure.
Again. Dreams of a...
I'm gonna do that too.
Pass.
It's fine.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
That should restore
There'll be a
more.
way.
Why can't I hit that one?
Unite our goals.
Oh, eventually.
Not
Allow me.
liking this.
To
I have more than enough health.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more. There'll be a way.
Still waters of oblivion.
May the foul stench time to cleanse the filth.
I weep for the departed.
Like, it's supposed to be when I attack and damage them that health gets transferred back to my team. Not just when my characters hit them.
Share good fortunes.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. The truth, everything in this world
It's fleeting.
is bleeding.
How familiar.
Hey,
Clouds scattered. No holding back. Dream vanished.
they adjusted how this fight was
Dreams of
supposed
a
to
past.
work.
Let us dance once more.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The celestial, but it still won't start.
Maybe it's not that. It's missing an energy source. Oh, look.
Hard try.
Your intuition has always been good.
Lady Luna.
It's you all who have to do the work. Furthermore, I would like to have a moment alone with this.
You guys do stuff. I'm gonna play with the little flying unicorn thing.
Where are you going? There might still be rampaging.
Shut up. I know what I'm doing.
See.
Can I slap him? Why you trust me?
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Space. Let's go with this. Back in the beginning area. I don't have that. Another time spear. I didn't like the time spear puzzles. You ever felt like you were actually chasing the spear? You were just going through the movements. Hey! It's Bartholo! I wonder if you get a Bartholo and you have Cypher in your party, if he's not allowed to actually do his thing. Be like, sorry Bartholo, no. So I guess there was nearly knocked me over. Come on, give me a hand. You've got feet? Haven't you heard it? Any hind hand is still a hand. There's still a foot. Challenge me to a duel.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. I from the West Wind. Let me go! Be of your body and mind.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
There you go, Bartholo.
That's half the work. Destined for oblivion.
I do like him. I don't care. If I remember, yeah, from the first part, Othello's actually
Don't forget to let your friends
Zagreus.
in on the action.
So. Oh, look, there's the wasted time spear. Zagreus stuff down here too. Okay. I need to stand on the button. That was easy. Easier than most of them.
Seek, and you will find.
Hold on. So these things always had these coordinates. 5. Oof. We up the ante. I haven't seen one yet. There's another one. Hello, can you go? Hello, can you go? Oh, there's one there. Only had 3 of them.
That's certainly pretty crude and simple. Should we go look for the next one?
Sorry.
All good. Let's keep going.
Let's find my coins first. There's another one. Missing one. There it is. Oh. Looked like it. See, there wasn't one high. That's weird. Nope, it's puzzle. I think the other thing, like, I was just thinking about the story is like, so like, they'll cover certain things early on, and then they'll recover them again. So while we're like exploring here, we'll get the same thing again. Not sure, maybe I have to do other stuff to get it going. But so they'll recover something that we've already covered and discussed.
Seek, and you will find.
Oh. Zagreus. And so it's like, you're consistently, like, repeat, like, it's like, it's on repeat. And I know the lore whores, that's the only way I can describe it. People are really, really into the lore stuff. Really like that stuff. But, like, you don't have to do that for them. Most of them are going, you know, have recording, a lot of them have recordings and go back and forth between them. And we'll go back and forth, dig out all that lore pieces so that you don't have to do that 10 times. Or they're writing down notes.
Don't let your friends in on the action.
You know, they're doing things to cover their lore knowledge that they haven't. Like, it's not a requirement to tell us 500 times.
Dear Celios, thank you for your letter. Why didn't you tell us sooner? We could have helped you. We aren't blaming you.
It's Tribby.
Honestly, we even admire you. After everything you've been through, you've managed to. But we also know that some scars stay with you for life. When times get tough, if there's anything you can't bring, the road you've chosen is tough. But there's no need to bear all the burdens alone. Remember, if you aim to unite people and tear down the barriers between hearts, it's hard to truly understand others when you're all your good friend, Trisha.
Trisha? I wonder which of the Tribioses that was. I'm not familiar with Trisha. We haven't met her. goes down over there. I wonder if I can shift that at this point. Because that's up there. There has to be another. But I mean, I also feel that the story is like on repeat. Like this feels almost a repeat of Strife. Oh, he's been corrupted. Like Strife was. By the Black Tide. Exactly how Strife was. How Strife was corrupted by the Black Tide.
As expected, Gray is getting more and more skilled at handling the hand of Zagreus. Let's go. We should return and check on the celestial globe.
Tell you where to shove this hand. Oh, looks like we're doing the same thing again.
Let out the blazing.
Aquila has left.
We've already changed 2 scenes
in the direction that the
It's beyond our reach. Just running in farms, we're reaching around the sky.
curse that Velva can't verify the truth of this claim. When Seliosi fought Aquila, the Titan's incarnation did ascend into the skies, but they never attempted to break through the sky's veil to escape.
They're not able to break through the heavens.
Regardless, we can only know the truth before we press
It's
on.
the third.
Ma'am, let's unveil the.
Okay. Flowing recollection.
Oh, daughter of dusk, who has permitted your return to this sacred?
Follow the trail Aquila has left, heroes. This time. Sorry, little one. I hope we still have time to talk later.
I think what the stupid thing's called. Right. Got him. let's we're at Titans. Eons. It's the third eon that's preventing
Seliosi is such a mighty hero. Yet her partner, who must have walked with her to pass on her bloodline, was completely unrecorded in legend. Was he also a warrior? Or perhaps...
maybe it was a she.
You will soon have your answer, Miss Hyacinth.
Oh, the other side.
Lord Solibus is waiting for us.
Maybe it was a she. She's traveling doing this. She's silent. I'll do that later. The whole place is unlocked.
They soared toward the mural's dome.
I remember too. So
Alright.
Since you've made, I've called forth the Rainbow Bridge.
You've seen the Titans there? The bridge disappeared.
They're desperately struggling to block our path.
This hurdle is trivial compared to the endless flame chase. I'll restore the bridge
Oh my
every
gosh.
time. No matter how many...
Freaking weird. Make chase for journey. One more time.
the miracle she never stopped dreaming of.
Honored ones.
Talent.
Those sound like...
She is.
Continue forward along the Rainbow Bridge here.
A god slayer can tell the state of their prey by its sounds.
Yeah.
The gods
There's my sound.
I sense resentment, terror. But as for her, I cannot sense anything.
To the dome!
Aquila already seems aware of their fate.
We won't make them wait for too long. A Titan shall get Dawnmaker to have its first taste of blood.
That sword you wield, it seems familiar.
Are you sure about that? This is only recently forged.
It's
Exactly. Employ
Hyacinthia, we will heed your wishes.
My wishes?
It's been 1,000 years.
Our pact requires us to await the return of the Sky Folk to their ancestral lands. We will carry out your will, Miss.
But first, we shall reveal the whole. We will reveal all that befell the Sky Folk after Celios.
Be careful. There are multiple threats.
Oh,
Soldiers
jeez.
tainted by the Black Tide.
Perhaps they are protecting the truth.
Aside from the descendants of the sky named in the pact, no one else.
I'm increasingly intrigued by what happened. Let's deal with these fallen guards first. Embark on this final lesson.
My God, shut up.
It feels lighter. Lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can form. Dawnmaker feels lighter. Lighter in my hands. I feel that I can do more than just cut down evil with this blade. With golden flames, I can forge a new dawn.
Still waters of oblivion.
Allow me to purge the root. Time to cleanse the filth. Watch closely.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
They changed these enemies up from their initial design. I like him a little bit more, but
Have we met? Share good fortunes. Dreams
I
of a
feel that
Let us
they
dance
changed
once
the
more.
way that they function.
Free with destined for oblivion.
Be of your bodies and minds. The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. Super big me.
Clouds scattered.
Is it coming? Are you the West Wind? Let me go!
No holding back. Dream vanished.
Still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Because the return on healing is just barely there.
Time to cleanse the filth.
You have fulfilled your duty.
God of the Sky, Lady Celiosi, do you still have your humanity after merging now?
I can feel the memories here churning. It's as if countless emotions have lingered through the ages.
Yeah, it's something big went down.
Wandering memories like ghosts lingering by.
Are you ready, Hyacinth?
Yes. The Flame Chase journey.
The true history buried in time must.
Go to the celestial globe. The forgotten past will reveal itself to you, one fragment at a time. Hold.
Hey, we got a record. There's 3 globals.
The turn of dawn and embrace the clouds.
Look who we've caught. An old-fashioned disciple of the ancient god.
And this is
The
true
frail
history.
Titan was conquered long ago by the mighty warrior goddess. Now, they're nothing more than surrender to us, relic of a bygone era. We'll reshape your clouded mind and quench.
Your so-called reshaping is nothing more than torment, both in... No. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wield...
Take a good look at this pathetic fool. Do you see it? You're one of the Sun Folk.
aren't you? When you oppressed your own under the guise of faith, leaving countless souls to suffer endlessly under the scorching sun. Did you ever consider that even the fiercest sun could Spare us your empty excuses, relic of the old world. I'd rather die than give in to hypocrites like you, hiding behind empty faith and wielding power as you please. You've already sentenced yourself. All we're doing is following through. Do it. Make it clean. A single...
What?
The creation shaped by Kefali in their image failed to inherit... are you...
I'm fine. It's just thinking about the vision Seliosi held before declaring war on the Titan. Let's...
Seliosi possessed the strength to slay gods. Yet, she failed to sever the cycle of karma, rooted deeply in humanity's hearts.
The turn of dawn and drive out the gods.
How is that possible?
True history.
Help us, the forsaken sky folk. Lady Kindness, you are the strong one who follows the path of shadow.
The cleaners. Did the sky folk conspire with them?
Word has it you hunt those with golden blood, all in your quest to cleanse the world of the filth of those cursed offspring. Delivered justice for us. The witch with golden blood struck down the proud eye of twilight, desecrating their divine grace. Yet, it is we, the devout denizens of the sky.
I can smell your despair, Skyfolk. The cleaners are on the side of mortals. Together, we'll erase that blasphemous bloodline from the Day Thunder Knight, and our fantastic creatures are far too strong. No one can hope to defeat them in a direct fight. But we'll show you every trick, every strategy you can use to...
In their desperation, those ancient disciples were willing to do anything, but I'm guessing their plan failed.
Those assassins were vicious, but not foolish. They weren't driven by any genuine desire to help the oppressed. Their true targets were the innocent Chrysos heirs. These schemes only came to light long
before the Flame Chase journey began. The Chrysos heirs waged war against each other over who was a legitimate heir of the prophecy. At the time, Golden Blood was seen as a...
Seliosi, where was she in all this? What?
You'll know very soon, Miss Hyacin.
Her unconditional tolerance was met with ruthless betrayal. Her deep love for humanity was reduced to ashes, leaving behind only it.
The turn of dawn. Reveal the history slip.
Now you have nowhere to...
Look, everyone! Over there!
Are those...
Yes. Those are...
True history.
What are you planning to do? We are devout disciples of Lady Seliosi. You would
Please, please spare us. We were blinded by hatred and misled by those...
Punish them, Your Highness. Without these stubborn remnants of the past, the Skyfolk may finally stand united under the war.
The strong crush the weak, twisting faith into...
The weak rise to power. Yet the cycle of hatred endures, unbroken through time.
Seliosi has made her judgment.
The corruption within humanity is a sickness beyond cure.
She once loved us with such fierce devotion. Has she...
Seliosi touched the core flame, and gained the vision of the Titan.
She saw what the god fears, rooted in the darkness, spawning from the edge of the world, the black tide.
They flee from the clouds, not out of favoritism toward the scorching sun, but merely out of fear of that boundless shadow.
Yet humanity misinterpreted the god's intentions, forging them into weapons for fratricide. This history, brewed from sorrow and tragedy, shall end here.
In the name of the warrior, what kind of fate is she woven for?
We are here to deliver the message Seliosi left for mortals. To my once beloved, yet now unsavable kin, with golden divine blood coursing through me. Even the tyrant of the sky bends to my unyielding light. My light burns far brighter than before, and the fog clouding my mind has finally...
I gaze upon this fragile earth through the god's 100 eyes, and resolution fills me. A hero's instinct drives me forward, compelling me to deliver your final judgment.
Your future flows between the boiling streams of the golden pool at your feet.
Rejoice. For as everyone's flesh and blood merge with liquid gold,
you will finally understand what true unity means.
I've long seen this day coming. This isn't your fault, Seliosi. Was placing far too much hope.
Yes. We acted as Seliosi's execution.
That day, countless skyfolk fell from the dome of the Eye of Twilight. They spent their entire lives praying to the sky. Yet their devotion never...
I understand.
Learning about everything she...
If this is the true history, was Seliosi's fusion with Aquila truly meant to save humanity from ruin?
By touching the core flame, Seliosi gained insight into the Titan's fear and glimpsed their cold indifference. Aquila never yearned for mortal devotion. The establishment of the Sky civilization was merely the result of humanity's own doing. The celestial globe, said to be gifted by the Titan to the Skyfolk in the myths, was in truth a creation of mortals.
Disillusioned with humanity, Seliosi began to long for the detachment of divinity. She sent Lunibus and me to the Earth in search of a forbidden art said to fuse human and Titan souls.
Professor Anax's alchemy already achieved such...
Seliosi, who passed fatal judgment on the Skyfolk. If this was the path she chose, then whose wish have my ancestors...
The final fragment of history lies just ahead. Go just as Seliosi once did.
Face the truth.
Seliosi had abandoned her humanity. Then, my Twilight, the truth will soon be revealed. Norma Grady, will you stand by my...
I actually want to see what this is. Nice.
Ta-da! Has this splitting magic?
Yeah, so... Oh, wait, I already have healing.
Great Seliosi, I beg you, I've never harmed anyone. The punishment you deliver out of rage is far too harsh for someone...
The time has come.
It's time to face your...
Wait! Please! Let me speak with Her Highness the War. Look! Can you see it? Golden blood is spilling from my wounds. I am a Chrysos heir too, chosen by the prophet.
She isn't lying. Seliosi, what will you do with one of your own?
A Chrysos heir. You are no different from the rest. You were once one of the Sunborn. Did you ever rise to defend the weak? When your kin oppressed others under the guise of the Titan's favor?
I did not.
You abandoned your old faith and made me your new god. Did you offer your help when your comrades turned their blades on the faithful who refused to
I did not.
When the prophecy of Genesis reached all beings, calling the Chrysos heirs to become heroes of this fracture, did you overcome your inner weakness? And
I failed to do so.
Look, Chrysos heir, you are no different from the rest. My judgment is just. Only burning gold can purify your sins.
Wait, Lady Seliosi. Please, grant me a moment to explain your divinity.
What?
Indeed casts our mediocrity in a harsh and unflattering light. Humanity has walked this earth for many ages, enduring life's struggles and witnessing its shameful imperfections. Yet, despite everything, we built great city-states and thriving civilizations. Even when trapped in the mud of malice, we can, because beyond our flaws, the virtue that we all share is tenacity. Even if it means risking everything I have and everything I have yet to gain. I must kneel before you, begging for a chance at life. I need to prove that mortals are capable of redemption.
To admit your weakness in such a righteous manner, it seems you have completely abandoned your dignity.
You say you're willing to risk everything you've yet to gain.
Yes, let us.
Tell me, what kind of miraculous bet is that?
It's simple, Lady Seliosi. Should you grant me a chance at life, I will ensure that your epic is passed down through generations, sung by my descendants, until the end times buries all civilizations and legends. Should the prophecy of deliverance we've heard hold even the slightest chance of becoming reality, then my descendants will return here one day to prove to you that even the flawed and imperfect mortals you disdain can bear the weight of the world.
Interesting. Release her, Solidus. From now on, she and her descendants will carry both the sky's blessings and the curse of their history. No matter how long it takes, I will wait for the one who is. When that time comes, I'll take pleasure in mocking these mortal children on how their progenitress.
The truth of the legend.
She was corrupted.
Hyacinth.
Not a descendant of her.
A descendant of that nameless Chrysos heir. Our lineage wasn't from the hero, but from a nameless Chrysos heir who begged for mercy before her. My whole clan's fragile mortal life was simply spared on Seliosi's whim.
Trace compassion. Wounds aren't contemptible as she thinks.
She sees only the sins we've committed. But we will make her understand.
Lord Solbes, tell me, did you wait for 1,000 years at the Eye of Twilight?
Time alters everything. Once upon a time, we had not yet learned to read the complexities of human nature. And Seliosi's perspective was our only window into understanding humanity.
Her words were everything to us. It wasn't until she fell silent.
During our resistance against the Black Tide, we watched over the Earth, observing the progress of the flame chase journey. We saw heroes embarking on a mission to live the unity and hope Seleucus couldn't see.
We've changed, young Hyacinthia. Our watch isn't. It's about.
Lady Seleucus, I want you to know that I am glad to be born as the child of a nameless, and only then can I prove to you that tenacious hope, buried in the deepest part of the human soul, even the most cowardly individual harbors a seed within. Perhaps in your era, the light on the horizon was too. Do you see it now? 1,000 years later, the path you forged is now walked by many brilliant heroes. They love the people of this world. Unreserved, the light they leave behind will inspire the seeds within people to sprout, grow, and thrive until the barren land is reborn as a thriving forest, growing endlessly. That twilight, still capable of being healed and protected in the end times, is the reason we choose to bear it.
History has proven it began with a whitewashed lie, but it laid down a path. Seleucus, we have honored the promise made by that nameless Chrysos heir and returned here. Mortals are capable of change. Our people, forging through the trials of the end times, deserve a second chance. Hyacinth.
Yes, Solibus?
We are here, Hyacinthia.
We are here, Miss
Give me your strength. I've made my decision, and we stand resolved. For all that mortals have built, I will follow the guidance of the prophecy and claim the core flame. The children of humanity have returned from the earth, and we will challenge the skies once again.
I'm gonna take on.
This time, I will not be overwhelmed by the darkness of humanity.
10 second an eyeball.
Avatar of Sky.
Aquila. This so reminds me of
Taste the fiery blaze of Dawnmaker!
If you could still hear my voice, Lady Seleucus. Behold, the strength of those who pledged to save the world.
Change my mind real quick. Just realized something.
Ta-da! How's this splitting magic? If we get
Should be
into a
there.
tight spot, we'll need Cindy's help.
Does this weather please you, Titan
There we go.
incarnate? Indulge in this.
So I put in a healer,
Blaze of Dawnmaker!
but I forgot.
If you could still hear my voice, Lady Seleucus.
The Hyacinth is a healer.
The strength of those who pledged to save the world.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? It's all yours.
Human tenacity is boundless.
Protect life. Impressive. This is worth learning.
Try the sky, increase temperature during the next heat for healing and flash. Multiple enemy targets at the same time, reduce our healing and flash values.
Open sesame. Protect life.
All yours.
Underestimating us will cost you. Protect life.
Never seen perfection before. Expand your thinking. Watch it grow.
Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. With the will of the triumph over the gods, take back the sky.
I got it, Tribby.
It's coming. I feel that flame. Let me go.
I don't have time.
Give us the core flame. At least we can soothe the world's pain. Time to twirl. Watch closely.
Cautious though.
Protect life. Impressive. This is time to twirl. Honored to meet me.
Open sesame.
Glimpse in my mouth.
Let's finish this! Slice off their wings!
You too will be cleansed with gold!
Whoa! Trailblazers. Wait, you missed their VA. Whoa, that's our sword of destruction.
Stand firm. It's a long way down. Let's end them before we crash into the pool of gold.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Never seen
Now we're doing the same thing, but for thunder.
This big diamond. It's all yours.
Stormy day, coming in thundercloud. 10 after supplying radiant rack from the sky.
With the will triumph over the gods, take back the sky. Time to twirl. It's coming. I feel that flame. Let me go. Deliver force.
Storm clouds are gathering.
Nope, duh, dummy.
Sever the lightning.
Dark sky just only goes down as your next expiration. Value.
Open sesame.
Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Expand your thinking.
Glimpse in my mouth. Time to twirl.
I don't know what that one was.
Time to twirl.
Hyacinth's okay, as you can tell. She's an okay healer, kind of there, but I just don't feel that she's like a strong character that, you know, adds benefit to a lot of counts. Like just an overall
There's a dangerous thing there.
just an all-around type of mechanic boost, like Herta is.
Never seen that action before. Open sesame.
I mean, Herta put an overall benefit to just across the board. So honestly, like, if you were pulling on the current banners, which are, you know, Hyacinth or Herta, I would pull Herta if you don't already have her.
To be saved. We have no intention of dying here with you.
Shine, Fion, shut up.
Titan. Open to nothing.
What are we reaching for? Oh, that was the bone thing from, yeah, that from Aglaya. Her golden threads saved us.
Aglaya, are you still protecting us?
There's Glowflame.
Seliosi condemned humanity, casting them into the pool of gold. In the end,
Take that core flame with you, Hyacinth. Our mission isn't over.
core flame of the sky, come with me. It's a strange feeling. It's so warm and powerful. Holding it in my hand, it feels like the winds of this world might turn for me. Summoning thunder or snow.
I
Power of the
understand
sky.
how you feel, but right now, this platform is on the brink of collapse. Who knows how much longer it can hold? We need to find a way to leave. Look, over there.
Increase instrument. Does it still have any divine power left?
No idea, but we have to take a gamble. If the prayer can rewind the shattered platform, then we might ride it back to the entrance. And also retrieve Aglaya's amulet. We can't delay any longer. Everyone, move quickly.
Story. So why is Hyacinth still in our party?
The golden thread is trembling.
Device is too old. Might not work.
We're out of time. We have to retrieve it. Partner, quickly.
Alright, I summon thee.
And stir up ripples of past reverie. The prayer's power. No!
She knew it would happen.
Come on. We have to get out of here.
I shall have my final bath in warm and radiant gold. From here on, Finan, you shall shall embark on a journey with no return. Light fades, only to await the sun's rise. One day you will step forward, not out of fear, but to return the dawn to this world.
It's right in front of us.
Platform is reset above us. We need to find a way up.
Behind! That door leads outside! There's got to be a path!
It worked! Let's go!
Finan, Aglaya is...
I know. No.
There's a blink. We need to use it to open the gate. It's a speed thing. Holy crap, this place is falling apart.
Lightning and thunder. The celestial mural is showing the end of the world.
No, on the contrary, the flame chase journey is on the verge of success.
We're so close to
Whether it was the 12th.
Humanity will finally take control of its fate. As long as we can make it out of here.
Jeez. Thanks for having faith. Stay sharp. Watch your step. Look at all the dead black tides.
Watch out! Everything is collapsing, and a misstep could lead to a fall.
Control my freaking camera.
Partner, give us a hand. You do have a knack for saving the world. Stay close to them. Don't fall behind.
Left. It's just ahead.
Where are those winged beasts?
I'm trying to locate them, but the storm clouds on the mural are... We could use their wings to escape if they were...
We'll have to rely on our feet for now. We're not safe yet.
Oh, really? Place is falling apart because you destroyed, you know.
It's getting even more unstable.
We're almost there. The end is just ahead. All...
A west wing compass! Leave... Focus!
What's
We're out of
happening
time.
now?
The fortress runs on Aquila's divine energy.
Core flame responded.
Flame respond.
Let's get out of here.
We all have something worth living for. And we all want to see Akima's second dawn.
It says the exit's below.
Everyone, once the platform stops, we make a break for the exit. Don't hesitate. Not even for a second.
What if there's a really cool memory?
Everyone, hold on tight.
Isn't that sound? How's that possible?
No time for speculation. Run!
Oh, Rainbow Bridge. You're going up.
Their core flame has already... Could this be Celiosi?
Eyeball got angry.
Twisted form. Did the black tide bring me back to life?
The core flame has been taken, yet they still move. Lady Seliosi, is that you? Is it coming? We'll not end here.
It is based on black tide. Okay.
I don't have time for games. Expand your thinking. Deliver form. Witness humanity. Let form return. Furia, endless riddle. Nothing but a boy. And you hear it? The echo of the apocalypse. Stop, Lady Seliosi! Let form return.
I hate the ones that like lock down your.
Witness humanity.
Nothing takes wind damage in this form. Oh look, we got destroyed.
We must bring light to these dark times.
What?
With just a glimmer of light, I'll be able to pierce through the clouds.
Use mine, Hyacinth. I am the one who bears the world. I am the blazing sun destined to rise.
Whoa.
Flame, bestow upon us the healing rainbow.
Wait, all you got us was 2564? Healing Rainbow can remove tide corrosion from those allies and restores HP. Okay, so it's got some good music this time. This fight does. Like they haven't like done a fight with really strong music like this in a long time. I have to say that. Oh.
Witness humanity. Let form return. Impressive. Humanity's tenacity. We reject your judgment. Nothing but a fall. Time to twirl. I don't have time. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Oh, could get her broken.
Oh dear. Witness humanity. Hero of the sky, awaken. Never seen this action before. Open sesame. Witness you, please.
We shall free the sky.
Oh, we got like tons of health. Actually, this is way over the number. Jeremy's got 13,000 HP. Look back up.
Nothing but a thought.
Like, none of the other fights are like this. But this one's gonna be a week. This is this is a new weekly boss. I haven't actually seen what the weekly boss looks like, the way they did it, because, well...
First and only God that Dawnmaker will slay is you!
Python, what are you doing? We must stop them.
Help us! Hero of the sky, witness the will of humanity.
Like, we should have got another form out of this.
Children of humanity, you have overturned the judgment I once cast in disillusionment, beginning with a lie disguised as a heroic legend passed down for millennia. A grand epic of creation has been written. You are worthy of a new dawn.
What's going on with Cypher? Where's Cassie's priests?
Seriously, where did they hide that thing? Trash. Just trash. I finally found it! It must be this. The gem of all worlds that the chaplain secretly stashed away. Said to be a fragment peeled from the Dawn device. I can already catch the sweet scent of treasure seeping from this little box. So much for the chaplain's devotion to faith. It turns out he's just been padding his secret stash. I've been lurking in the priestly court for over half a year just for this little trinket. Day after day, listening to those stiff priest apprentices drone on with their prayers. I thought I was going to lose my mind. Good thing persistence pays off.
Atticus, is that you?
Atticus. That name rings a bell. Oh! He's the apprentice the chaplain favors most. The one everyone expects to be the next chaplain. Not saying anything would feel awkward. Maybe I can hold it together with Zagreus's ability for now. Now.
I am Atticus. Atticus? Why aren't you responding? Old Chaplain, it's me. I'm here to assist you with your medicine. Oh, thank you. Without your care, I would have long been claimed by Thanatos and carried to the River of Souls. Oh, no need to thank me, Master. It's my duty to care for you while you recover.
This old man is way sicker than I thought. Looks like the priests are deliberately hiding how bad it really is.
Atticus.
Yes.
I can feel my life slipping away, fading faster with every moment. I don't know when eternal sleep will claim me. There's one last thing I must tell you.
One last thing. Wait. Is he hiding more treasures? Maybe a coin of whimsy? Today might just be my lucky day. Calm down, Cyphera. Just breathe.
Stay strong, Chaplain. Keep your spirits up, and don't lose hope. If there's anything important you need to say, I'm all ears.
It's so disgraceful that it fills me with shame. Yet I must speak, for it concerns the fate of our holy city below my feet.
What? The fate of the city's people? Is it that serious? I must find out more.
The omniscient Sky Father carefully. Before they fell silent, I heard their last words at Dawn Cloud.
What were they?
It announced the prophecy has arrived. My mission has concluded, and I shall return to silence.
The prophecy of Genesis. The Titan turned to stone. Heard it 1,000 times. Old news. What else you got?
The eternal night is looming. But over the next 300 years, the Dawn device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles.
The Dawn device, the miracle of Genesis, the usual cliches. Wait, did he just say?
I have concealed the deadline the Sky Father set for everyone. I lacked the courage to carve the countdown to the city's new dawn into the hearts of its people. Atticus, you are 100 times more courageous than I am. Can you accomplish what I could not? Will you share this harsh truth with all the citizens of Akima? Atticus.
Rest easy, Master. I will shoulder this heavy burden for you. I'll address the fallout of your indecision.
Is that right, seamstress? Everyone in this world is unique in their own way. My moment to be a hero has finally arrived. And that was my stint as a priest at Dawn Cloud. Sure, the story's been slightly embellished, but every word of it is true. These are secrets that must remain undisclosed. I've never shared them with anyone. Not even Bartolos. You should feel incredibly honored to be the first to hear this. Unfortunately, you can't clap or comment right now.
Yeah, kick down a bunch of them.
That's beside the point. Getting to spill the secret I've been holding in for 1,000 years feels
Wait.
amazing right now.
Yeah, only 300 years. I mean, we've gotten 700 over
Honestly,
them.
I'm surprised at your persistence. I merely staged a slip-up for you to witness the switch of the core flame. Who'd have thought you'd follow me all the way to the Nether Shore? That Deliverer kid was spot on. You rejects, shunned by the Akamans, have no choice but to keep moving down this dark path. What's going on? Your leader Kindness isn't here. Oh. Could she be plotting something else? Such a hassle. Well, for everyone's safety, I might as well check if you're carrying anything suspicious.
What are you gonna, like, pick their pockets?
This dagger's got a nice look. Wow. It's crafted from Kremnoan steel. By any standard, you all are quite capable. Had you not strayed, you could have been guarding Akima. Such a pity. In your next life, remember to choose a safer path. Let me take a look at what...
Your face looks innocent enough. Who would have guessed that such a pretty appearances can be deceiving? It's amazing what the seamstress can do with her divine authority.
As for using divine powers, I'm no.
Who came up with this uniform? It's got more pockets than it needs. No, but back in the days when I was doing honest work for the Gold Weaver, I saw my fair. Oh.
To the usurper's death, the Phaeton mobilized many refugees to join the garrison. Dude schedules small purchase, memorial market, like high priest of the flame chasers, middle-aged, blink with great hair, stupid posture. Night visits the chanting hall of the Grey during Traver's first quit. Exposed Nell placed on the stair railing next to the white blink signs. In dark crest, bloodstains obscured the text. Phaeton and the maiden, frequently visiting the twilight courtyard, leaders in their conversation. In the day thunder nights, past affairs. Day to reclaim Aqua's core flames pyramid, 1,000-year-old grudges to be set there. Make preparations for the dawn. Try your wolf.
A paper note. All right. Once the seamstress's power is diminished, the world wound web slowed drastically. Looks like I was too quick to judge. Physical note passing still outpaces. No trace of kindness. Well, I've done everything I could. Now it's in the hands of the Deliverer and his crew. Huh? What was that? The noise came from above. Could it be? It looks like they pulled it off. The Deliverer is impressive, no doubt. But some of the credit should go to the gray mystery from beyond the sky. I've crossed paths with them before. They're a little quirky, but their power, absolutely terrifying. With the core flame of Aquila taken, the flame chase journey is down to its final threat. They're already here. Barely gave me a moment to catch my breath. All right, then.
Meet the uninvited guest.
You made it. I've been waiting for you. Black-clad sword master, the Flame Reaver, whatever your name is. Look at you, sniffing around like a starving hyena, chasing the scent of the core flames. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Or maybe you're just too dense to understand plain speech.
Mark in the middle, it's like one automatons.
Throne of worlds, core flame must take back.
You sad little thing. I've got you all figured out. Let me guess. You've been eyeing these last two core flames all along, huh? No wings, no allies. Oh, what a pity. Even with Aquila's core flame sitting idly in the sky, you're helpless to reach it. All you can do is sit and wait for the Chrysos heirs to bring it down, then swoop in like a brute to snatch it for yourself. Isn't that so? Struck a nerve, have I? I've seen you lingering on a cliff more than once, staring hopelessly at the sky. Pathetic. But hey, I'm feeling generous today. I've got a surprise just for you. That's right, I have Kefali's core flame. But if you think you can snatch it from my claws,
You'll have to catch me. Fun fact,
What?
Dolos cats aren't just quick on their feet. They've got the stamina to match.
Well, we're not going to get very far if we have to sit and wait for these doors to open.
How did you get ahead of me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't swing that thing! Easy there. You're after Kefali's core flame, aren't you? Fine, take it. The deliverer made me steal it. It's no use to me anyway. Look, since we've got the same taste in fashion, all black and sleek, how about you spare this poor cat's life? That's the spirit. You get the core flame, and I get to keep breathing. Everyone wins. You really are a brainless mutt, aren't you? Woof, woof. Come on! Come on! You're not gonna let a little setback like a lost bone stop you, are you? Well, look at that. They actually caught up with me. No one's ever managed that before. It's been a while since I've had a chase this good. Don't quit on me now. I'm just getting into the groove.
No wonder you can catch up.
Over your words, but you've got some speed on you. Just in time to take a break. Don't tell me they might all... What? Still not here? Oh well, I guess I'll just...
Wait around a little longer for you.
Sci-fi now.
Styxia, you're stunning. Oh, look who it is. The Flame Reaver. First time. Wait, no, not the first time meeting you. I'm the great hero of Akama, the deliverer of them. They say I'm destined to return Kefali's core flame and carry the weight of a new world on my shoulders. But hey, fairness is my thing. Fairness, and fairness. You want the core flame?
You would never use Dolos profanity.
But only if you beat me fair and square. Boring. I was hoping you'd at least humor me for a little while.
Stupid mutt! Fooled by the same trick twice! Bye-bye, Flame Reaver. Not as fun as I'd hoped. I guess a brainless brute isn't much fun when it comes to mind games. I seriously can't shake them off, huh? This is borderline impossible. They're not going to back off anytime soon. Well then, guess I'll just have to lead it somewhere higher.
Why do we keep going up?
Come on, can you please make it harder next time?
Cyphera, do you still plan to go to Dawncloud?
I've made up my mind. Don't think about stopping me, seamstress.
Is it for the gem of all worlds?
Does it even matter? You'll never guess whether I'm lying or telling the truth.
Well, she's much older at this point.
You're still wearing those golden boots I gave you. I hope you're not running from someone the next time you wear them.
Glaya, did you see that? No one can catch up to me. I'm no longer running to escape anymore. Deliverer, you better thank me. Every leisurely second you enjoy was fought for by yours truly.
This dead end.
You just don't know when to quit, do you?
Can't escape. It is fate.
Fate? I always thought only privileged city dwellers like to toss that word around. As if they couldn't get by without using it as an excuse.
Cycles can't be broken.
Cycles. Fate. Give me a break. Everyone has to walk their path. Those who cling to gods and prophecies end up as hollow shells of themselves. Back then, I was nothing but a scoundrel. A cheat, clawing and scrambling just to survive in this messed up world. If I'd given up and played along, this place would have been nothing more than a lifeless wasteland by now.
It has to be me.
My bad. Why bother offering wisdom to a mad dog who wouldn't understand it anyway? Do you know why I dragged you here, mutt? Word is, you've tangled with that golden-haired lion before. Looks like there's no getting away from you. And hey, that was a pretty good warm-up. Now, how about we spice things up with a bit of competition? As a fellow heir to the divine authority of calamity, I've been a demigod for 1,000 years longer than the little lion. Now, let me see if you're worth your title, Flame Reaver.
We're going in combat with them now. What do we got?
Never met
4?
anyone who can match my speed. Until now. But speed isn't my only. Today, you're getting the full performance.
I'll take it on. Come to me. You can't run.
Our cube with enough believers. Life become reality. Wrong target. Looks like you need to work on your aim. Good dog. Is that all you got? I guess your sword skills aren't as impressive as I thought.
Come to me. I'll take it on. You can't run.
Our cube play session is over. With enough believers, life become reality.
Resisting is futile.
I've played with you long enough. Time to retreat. See you around, bud.
Whoa. Which?
Only a mindless fool would fall for the same trick 3 times in a row. Victory is mine, fiend.
Whoa. What happened to Cypher?
To all citizens of Akama, today I bring you 2 pieces of news. One sorrowful, one joyous. First, let us offer our blessings to the departed. Our beloved chaplain Foros has returned to the embrace of Sky Father Kefali.
May he rest in peace. But citizens, do not grieve his passing. In his final moments, Chaplain Foros found peace. While he still had his wits, he heard the final words of the Skyfather. And that brings me to the joyous news I share with you today. Before the great world-bearing Titan fell silent, they spoke one final message to my revered mentor. And now, I shall share those words with every soul in Amphorius. They said, "The prophecy has arrived. My mission is complete, and now I shall fall into eternal silence. The eternal night is looming. The Dawn Device will safeguard the holy city, poised for the children of humanity to create miracles forever."
Until forever?
Skyfather's love transcends time itself, stretching across endless eons.
Citizens, friends, as the newly appointed chaplain, I propose we host a grand 100-day celebration at Dawncloud. A feast in gratitude for the Skyfather's gift. Our mission is to transform the Skyfather's words into unshakable faith.
Where's the real dude?
For 100 dawns, through song and dance, every child of humanity within Amphorius will come to believe the light of the Dawn Device
never fades. Kefali's protection has no end.
You shall walk with greed and die over petty change. The prophecies, petty change, was quite literal after all. Atticus. He's a good kid. I stole your identity. I owe you an apology. But I owe more than just an apology. There's also you, Aggie. Back then, I had to leave Akama. You see, you were so good at breeding hearts. If I had stayed by your side, my fragile lies would have been exposed sooner or later.
Can't get rid of Cypher. She's a good character. We just got her.
Leave shop. I wish I could chance upon it again. Just once. To be scolded by you and Treeby. I'm sorry. In the end, I overestimated myself. But at least there's one thing I did accomplish. Kefali's core flame is not here. It's safe. It's safe now.
What's she doing?
Even if I'm nothing more than a thief, at least I did something for the flame chase. Aggie. Say something. Annie, please.
Cat's gonna send her away.
You are the unsung hero of Emporia, Cypher. You saved us all. You betrayed the world, and in exchange, you earned humanity 1,000 more years of life.
Lost its gold.
If there were a lie so brilliant that it could fool everyone, wouldn't it simply become the truth?
Lies will always be lies, Cyphera. But sometimes they can be more noble than the truth.
Back to Trailblazer. Ice, what happened?
Core flame in my hand. It's trembling. It's sending me a warning. Lord Finan, in Amphorius' mythology, isn't the Dawn device said to be a gift from Aquila to Kefali?
Why bring this up now? Let's focus on getting back down.
Lord Finan?
Yes. Nearly every mythologist agrees Aquila gifted the Dawn device to Kefali.
Everyone, calm down. Listen to me. The core flame in my hand trembles violently. Its warmth slipping away like sand through my fingers. It burns through immense energy just to leave me with one message. The Dawn device is extinguished.
Uh-oh. Who did that?
If the core flame's message is true, Akama has lost the Dawn device's protection. Darkness will consume the holy city in an instant, and the aftermath will be devastating.
Finan, I feel something too.
Sense it as well.
While Hyacinth was speaking, countless streams of memories rose beneath our feet, spiraling into the sky. There are so many, so heavy. Even through the fortress walls, I can still hear them clearly. Birds, nymphs, people, their memories tangled together, their cries echoing as one.
Could this be because of the Titan's fall? But that doesn't make any sense.
There's no time to dwell on the cause. Without the light of the Dawn device, the holy city will be consumed by darkness, and countless lives will be cast adrift. Everyone, you must return and fulfill the mission of the Chrysos heirs. As for me, Denny, you're still carrying the goose's spirit water, aren't you?
What? Just precautions.
No. The time has come. Open the path to the vortex for me. There's still one thing I can do for the people down there. Return the core flame of Aquila and inherit their divine authority. I'll remain in the sky and cast my protection over the people.
We go with you.
That might not be possible. The entrance serves as the exit. It's a one-way passage. You need to return to the holy city and deliver Kefali's core flame. And an entrance created this way only has space for one person, doesn't it? Danny,
Yes.
I'm counting on you.
I understand. Blah blah. Send her there. The rainbow bridge, the skyfall. And dusk and
It still feels unreal. Even after seeing it a second time, you'd move in perfect harmony with the rivers and seas of this world.
We can't stay. I swear and I, we have people waiting for us. Home, on us back.
Astral Express, isn't it? March 7th? The one you always mention. I'd like to meet her someday.
Sure, the two of you get
Almost see
along
the three of you
wonderfully.
traveling together, laughing and sharing moments.
You, Hyacinth, do not feel sadness.
Of course I do. A sharp, aching sadness. I feel every bit of it.
Why hide it? No one here would mock you for showing true vulnerability.
As a healer from the Twilight Courtyard, Don Hung, it's my duty to stay composed in front of those suffering from illness. A sorrowful expression would only add to their burden. The world I love is the one suffering now. How could I face it with a frown?
Farewell,
Goodbye,
Hyacinth.
everyone. Please, become the heroes this world needs. And as for the final blank page of this epic, the lives and stories of ordinary mortals, I'll guard them until the very end.
Whoa. Twilight Courtyard.
Miss Hyacinth, are you really leaving? Yes. Lord Finan has already set the date for our departure. As a descendant of the Sky Hero, I must prepare myself and carry this responsibility. What about this new Twilight Courtyard? Believe in yourself, Clementine. You're an exceptional healer, more than capable of handling things on your own. The patients trust you, and you've earned that trust.
Miss Clementine's medical skills are amazing. We believe you'll make the Twilight Courtyard proud.
Thank you, Lady Treby. I'll do my best. I just don't have the same confidence and certainty as Miss Hyacinth. No matter how severe the illness or injury, she always faces it with a smile. Honestly, I'm not confident about everything, Clementine. I've just learned how to hide my unease well. It's a skill I consider essential. It's hard to imagine anything making Miss Hyacinth feel uncertain. Well, shall I give you an example? Since Lady Treby happens to be here too.
Wait, you're part of this?
Look at the Flame Chase journey. Since Lady Aglaya took over the leadership of Akama, every Chrysos heir entrusted with the core flame, aside from Professor Anaxa, was personally chosen by her. I was the outlier. The hero Celiosi entrusted her bloodline with the legacy of the sky. Lady Aglaya's thoughts on my potential remained a mystery, even up till the day she left.
Whoa.
So I've always carried a lingering doubt about my ability to fulfill this role. Lady Treby, why are you laughing?
The answer Cindy wants is simple. Just try looking at it from another perspective.
Well?
Imagine this. Knowing Aggie's personality, if she believed you weren't worthy, don't you think she would have considered other plans?
Now that I think about it, I feel much better. I may not have Lady Aglaya's keen judgment, but I would never question your resolve, Miss Hyacinth. Thank you, Clementine. I had a sudden thought, Lady Treby. Before I depart, can you teach me the words for returning the core flame? I've always been at the Grove helping with lectures and never had the chance to come to Akama. The phrases everyone has memorized still feel unfamiliar to me. I don't want to embarrass myself in front of everyone when it's my turn to return the core flame.
It's easy. We can teach you right now. Let's go. We will say a line, and you repeat after us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans.
O Majesty of the
Pillars of the world.
Pillars of the world.
We seek your divinity.
We seek your divinity.
To mend the rifts of the world, fill our bodies with blood of gold till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Surrender the core flame, Chrysos heir.
Is the tree not in there?
this. The mission of the Skyfolk has been completed. Your watch can finally come to an end.
We thank you, Miss Hyacinth.
Even though we were the source of that false legend, you still brought us freedom.
Please, don't say that. Without your wings, we would have struggled to progress in the Eye of Twilight. Akuma is on the brink. And I must quickly embrace the role of demigod to protect everyone with the power of the sky. Honored ones, please tell me, what trials lie ahead for me to complete?
I think you've already done everything you were meant to, Miss Hyacinth. What do you think? The Skyfolk.
Lady, I see. After all these long years, your will has merged with the Titan's divinity.
I deeply regret. I beg for forgiveness. The darkness in the human heart. I failed to recognize the resilience buried deep within.
Of those present that day, I don't know how many were innocent, how many truly deserved their fate. That's why I cannot forgive you on their behalf, Lady Seliosi. The spirits of my ancestors resonated with me. You exiled our people, and they may never forgive you for that. But at least there is one thing we can agree on. The truth that no one can distort. The courage it took to defy the gods was undeniable, unwavering. That same spirit now lives on in those who walk the flame chase journey, growing stronger with every step.
You were the spark that set this era in motion, Seliosi.
An age where heroes rise and epic stories are told far and wide.
An age where a flame of hope was preserved for the world.
Perhaps this is what I longed for. Now, I can finally rest in peace.
Even in that darkest moment, Lady Seliosi, you still held compassion for mortals, didn't you? Even with the Titan's power, you didn't punish the world by letting the sky fall. I imagine you were waiting for someone to bring redemption. Trust me with the power of the sky. I am merely a healer. I could never match your strength, even with that power. Thankfully, the world no longer needs a demigod who can summon thunder and storms. What I must do is merge with the sky and cast down a gentle rainbow, protecting as many lives as I can.
It's time for her to go.
Professor Alexa, do you remember that in the end, I followed the path of my ancestors, returning to the sky? I didn't return to the earth to walk with but even so, I still achieved my dream.
Hyacinthia.
A little dark.
Akuma's dawn has come to an end. Why is this happening?
It was part of the prophecy.
Maybe would have made sure to warn us if there were any mention of it. Even if Hyacinth takes the divine authority of the sky, she probably won't be able to banish this darkness. The black tide. Its power probably surpasses even that of the Titans. All we can do is hope she can protect as many lives as possible.
Is this the end?
Don't give up. We're the ones leading this journey, so we can't afford to lose our way.
Unexpected is always part of our journey. We'll stay with Akuma until the end, no matter what. There, do you see it? The structures look like they turn transparent.
I've never seen anything like this before. Could the black tide be the cause?
No, that's something else.
There are too many things we don't understand, and we don't have time to figure out. We can't delay any longer. Let's head down. Hopefully Kepali's core flame is still safe. I'm confident that Miss Cypher will do everything in her power to fulfill her.
Thunder Rhapsody.
The transport platform's route is blocked by rubble. Partner, help buy us some time. Good job. Now we can get off the mountain.
Mountain's falling apart.
Creature. At Dawn Cloud. Oh no. The people in the city. We must
It's okay,
find
I'll
out
get
where
rid
we've
of
reached the city from. Trivet, please hold on till we get back.
It's blocked too? No.
Anyone who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's edge.
Bring forth gleam of old blades.
Wait, isn't this Black Tide there? Is that like at the front? Definitely some.
Over there! Kefali's core flame is being kept in the center of the council. We must retrieve it and bring it back to the vortex of Genesis.
You mean?
Right. Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to return Kefali's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. We'll have to trust that Professor Anax's hypothesis is the only option. Apologies, Aglaia. I promised you that I would leave the choice of Era Nova to the people of Amphorians, but I'm afraid there's no room for doubts now.
He's tied down. Tried his professor lives to his knowledge.
Her will to heal the world is so strong. We'll definitely sense it if she's succeeded.
Scream forth gleam of old blades.
Oh, Skyfather Kefali, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity. They are so utterly naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers. This blood-red sky and the raging flames and demons throughout the land will purge their foolishness.
Highness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
You're the one that caused all this. You gotta screw loose. We should not waste our time with this pitiful madwoman.
Danhang is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life, but to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the Chrysos heirs fulfill their mission. Only then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgressions were.
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you fulfill the prophecy?
Us to the wings.
She's gone completely mad. To the point where she's just spewing nonsense. For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame casket.
What about Lygus?
There's no need to go through that effort. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks.
Oh? Do you know how to break
During
it?
his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted surveys in various areas.
This is one?
I still remember the words he used. I hope it works. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your merciful gaze with me. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold. It worked. One step left to undo its arcane seal. Partner, I may require your strength again.
Okay. We can blow something up? Corflame cask. Corflame cask is used in activating keyholes will appear in the cask fragments. We gotta put them in the hole. Got it. Get the first hole open. That was easy.
Take the core flame and let's hurry down the... Donahung, can you use the spirit water art again?
I used all the spirit water I brought. And but the water's in the foyer serving their connection.
Is this also a result of the black tide? Looks like all we...
Time to run.
You all thought I completely... If the core flame was never tampered with, and you all think I wouldn't have the power to take it away.
I'll strike her down.
Partner,
I'll do my job. So you need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts. Let's just descend the mountain.
No need to worry? But...
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cipher with the task of protecting Kefali's core flame while we were gone. By any means necessary. If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. In other words, she fulfilled her duty using her own means. We just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis, and Cipher will meet us there for sure.
Got that much trust, huh?
Friends, we have no choice other. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going and trust that 3, 4,
oh my
till
gosh,
she shows
dude.
up in front of us.
Understood. We cannot fail.
But before that, we must survive and break through this siege.
Another apocalypse? Been there, done that.
Fine. Unite our goals.
It's lighting the West Wind. Away we go!
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
Immerse
Get
yourself
two of
in
them
it.
because
Beat
that
up your
one
bodies and
kid.
The truth for everything in this world.
It's bleeding.
There we go.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Wait, there's 3 of them?
No holding back. Dream vanished. Dreams of a let us dance once more.
Again. Still waters of oblivion.
You all just go away.
Watch closely. Is it coming? Are you the west wind? Let me go!
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Oh man.
Share good fortunes.
May the foul stench be of your body and mind.
Just finish this off best we can.
Have we met? Dream vanished.
Hopefully I can take him out without. Why are you picking on little Trinon?
The truth, everything in this world.
Or not Trinon, Tribby.
No holding back. Clouds scattered. Dreams of a let us dance once more.
Under it, I the west wind. Let me go! Be of your body and mind.
Have we met? Unite our goals.
Poor little Tribby's gonna fall.
This time, may the foul stench dissipate. Quick time to cleanse the filth.
No holding back. Dream vanished.
It's fine.
Clouds scattered.
Allow me to purge the root. Be of your body and mind. The truth, everything in this world. It's bleeding.
Oh, broke him right before he just got up.
No holding back. Dreams of a let us dance once more.
Time to cleanse the filth. Not this time.
Share good fortunes. No holding back. Dream vanished.
Does this?
Oh my gosh, I'm not making it through this fight.
Unite our goals.
It's coming. I the west wind. Let me go!
Free will, or was it fate? Destiny for oblivion.
Immerse yourself in it. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth, everything in this world. It's bleeding.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Why do we keep doing this?
Clouds scattered. Dreams of a past life are let us dance once more.
Like, I don't understand why they, like, keep amping up everything.
Be of your body and mind.
To just annoying levels.
Is it coming? I the west wind. Let me go!
Let's seize this fine moment. Share good fortunes.
Another journey begins. I weep for the departed.
Little healer.
Get it together.
Oh, good.
Dream vanished. Free will, or was it fate destined for oblivion?
Time to cleanse the filth.
Best chance I got. Back. Lives. She's the only one that can do damage to him.
Underestimating us, Okai? See you tomorrow.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
Be of your body and mind. The truth, everything in this world, it's bleeding.
Unite our goals. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Well, I got 3 more marks to get up there.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion? How familiar.
Yeah.
All will eventually
Oh,
rest.
come on.
This time.
No holding back. Share good fortunes. Have we met? Clouds scattered.
Running faster, but
Dream vanished.
they like overpowered this dude.
Dance once more.
Plus they did what you regain in hell.
The truth, everything in this world,
Like, this is so stupid.
it's bleeding. You're a stubborn one. May the foul stench dissipate. Time to cleanse the filth.
This is so change lineup. Let's try this. I mean, this is lame. Like, I got Madden 3.2 for the same crap. They're just constantly running this same BS over and over again.
You know this big diamond? It's all yours.
They're making it just
Helpless as ever. Expand your thinking.
so that, you know, you're gonna lose player base over this bull crap.
Be of your body and mind. Watch closely. Delivering more.
Like, just being this stupid it's just pointless.
Time to twirl. The truth burns clear as a flame. Everything in this world, it's bleeding.
Pulling out enemies that are just way overpowered constantly.
Endless riddle.
It's,
Nothing but a
to me, it's just a pointless, like, it's pointless in the game.
Never seen perfection, but open sesame. Watch it crumble. Impressive. Almost. It's like the West Wind. Away we go!
It's taking a good game and making it so that people will leave. Honestly. Gosh, really?
What are you looking at?
Wind and lightning. This end of the fight, like, oh my gosh, like, seriously, I am just sick of freaking Honkai and their stupidity. Their devs are idiots, because clearing story mode 90% of the time ain't possible half the time. They don't care. They only care about people who play meta and have massively built characters. And they've done this for the past several freaking of these.
Immerse Brace yourself. Time to cleanse the filth.
These black tide characters that take more health than you can recover is just a pointless design.
Everything in this world is bleeding. Time to twirl.
Let's create a character that takes out more health than your character can recover, but rely on, you know, actual recovery for them to actually work. But hey, you know, we're freaking thinking this through. We expect everyone to be at this level, running this team with these artifacts, with, you know, it's so pointless. I don't think their devs actually care about their player base. Story versus, like, I can see it in Apocalyptic Shadow, I can see it in the universe, I can see it in Pure Fiction. Doing this. This is for that level. This is for that gameplay. This is not for story mode. This is not for your standard players. But the devs don't care. The devs don't care about anybody in this game.
Farewell.
I don't know how to get past it. Like, I've tried 2 different teams now. Multiple teams. They're designing this so that players don't make it past their stuff. I hate this. I literally hate this.
Donahung.
Yes, we've already done this. My characters I know are strong enough, because I can clear through parts of the apocalypse. You know.
I don't have time for
Wow, they just totally screwed this one. They screwed the pooch on this one. They said screw the player base.
Unite our goals.
We're gonna design enemies that just are stupid impossible.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed.
Because why? Because we can. Because we don't care about our players. It's the only thing that they're actually portraying out.
Cloud scatter.
This is what Honkai's devs are actually saying. We don't care about the players. We don't care about anyone.
Oh, eventually.
Oh my god, seriously. I can't change anything.
Share good fortunes.
My health is over halfway gone because these things do more damage than should be allowed, and you can't restore freaking damage at all.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
The ability to recover health in this game does not exist.
Dream vanished.
half the work. Destined for oblivion.
Immerse yourself in it.
My characters are not designed bad. They're not set up like with really bad.
Burns
Like
clear as a flame.
they're using almost
Everything in this
optimal
world
on like everything they can, and yet this fight is still designed so bad that it's next to impossible to get through.
Dazzling Ninja reporting for duty.
Free will, or was it fate? Still waters of oblivion.
Cosmic Ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration. Please immerse yourself in it. Be of your body and mind.
I weep for the departed.
The way that they design crap nowadays, like I expect this out of like some of the heavier games,
Dreams of a
but I don't expect this out of Honkai. I don't expect this. This is just disgusting, honestly.
Time to cleanse the filth. The truth. Everything in this world.
This is disgusting design, and I might not continue playing this game. Like,
Have we met?
I can't, like, their story design is so trash nowadays.
I weep for the departed.
It's just, I don't believe that, like, I think the fight with,
Allow me to purge the root of the
that fight with Aquila, that was actually pretty cool. It had some really good pieces to it.
How familiar. Another journey begins. Still waters of oblivion.
Mask shatter.
But I don't think it had enough good pieces to it. Like, and the fact that the character, like the story is just being recycled, that's not unique, it's not... Holy crap, I finally got through that stupid battle.
Done.
I don't care.
Perhaps, as a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an object. Let's go.
Everyone, can we run faster? I've got a bad feeling.
I just feel like they have, you know, they're only designing for meta players or meta characters, and if anyone who doesn't play meta,
Look, behind us.
In the end.
are you gonna test?
No. I've been waiting for a chance, but not now. If we take the...
I think that
Keep running.
they're doing more for meta players than they are doing for standard player base. I feel like even Apocalyptic Shadow and Pure Fiction in those have kind of gotten to that level that
They will catch up to us sooner or later.
they're
Keep running.
still designing for the meta. Like, the game is designed more around meta now than it is for just people to play. I think it's just
What in the world?
Is he?
Clones, illusions.
The sky, this world.
The end you seek. If so, you should be standing alongside the...
Tusk, we must.
If
just
words
repeating.
won't work, then we shoulder the fates and few.
Hey, it's Mightios.
Leave this to Casters and me.
Wait, Casters is here too?
Go.
That was really close.
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art of I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield.
Tribute didn't follow us. Tend to stay to help Mighty. Trailblazer, can you still run?
Skyfather, save!
The black-type creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. Let's end.
See,
Rainbow Barrier.
Have we met? Unite our goals.
I just feel like these black tide creatures, like, I like the initial of them, but they amped them up. They've actually adjusted what they were initially.
The truth, everything in this
They're
world.
taking out more damage. They're providing more damage and taking more health, but returning less. And you know, that's just, it's poor game design, in my opinion, honestly. Like, it's where you're not you're looking out for an elite 5 to 10%.
Let us dance once
You're only looking out for your elite players in this case. And I feel that Honkai, they've moved to a point where
That's half the work.
more they're trying to play more to the lore people with making their stories so long and having so much to them, so the people that really enjoy lore and everything.
Blood debt repaid.
Everyone,
Thank you, Lord Finan.
it is someone else. This energy feels familiar.
It's Hyacinth.
Citizens, please do not.
Miss Hyacinth, we understand.
But even if there's
Oh my
no
gosh,
perfect-
this is just stupid. This communication is.
The people in the market must also be Cortonis. Quick, let's go check on him. Cortonis, hang in there.
Burning.
You shouldn't be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman.
Organizing their escape. Descended from the sky, the rainbow barrier.
I fear this is Emphorius' end, Cortonis.
Oh. One more thing waiting at the fort. Carefully
training.
We gotta get to the
urgent.
battle.
The situ died. I should have, but if why not?
You've been forging
You
nothing.
got to go and do your crap, dude.
Entire life farewell. Let us depart.
For battle, read what you've to do. The final.
Cortonis said that Trinan had news of the core flame. As expected, Miss Cipher did not.
Trinan has it. The soul's here.
These buildings, I can feel it. Their memory. I'm
Gonna
not
spread?
sure. In any case, the textures of memories are preserved within all things in Emphorius. Even a single.
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any signs of black tide creatures. Let's head downstairs. The bath tree.
Oh my gosh. Like, I don't feel they're making some of the right choices right now. Like, I feel like stories have gotten long. I feel like they do some good things with giving, you know, wishes and stuff like that, giving people a better opportunity to get.
To us? Don't tell me that Mighty.
No. Go ahead. I got this. I will stay here and hold them off. You must finish your work. Guess where? Stay close to find out and keep them safe. Destiny, the trailblaze of light and life that their world to our existence. Everyone's waiting for her. Everyone's working hard to survive.
Be reset.
You better keep your word, Dan Heng. You cannot die here.
Is he gonna unleash his there? Yeah, I knew he's gonna go with his this trailblaze cannot escape. I'm going to do whatever I need to defend the hopes of the Birch of Fate.
Follow me.
I feel like certain design choices are just like their stories are getting longer, so that means they have more and more story going.
Lord Finan, finally!
Even in such desperate times,
Finan.
the Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city, and they still have many clones. Zeph, until I complete the core flame ritual.
Understood, Lord Finan.
Nemosity. Several citizens are trapped in the Garden of Life, and are though.
Leave this to us, Lord Finan.
All right.
Just
As
finish
for
what
the
you're
two
doing.
trailblazers,
You hiding something?
my apologies, partner. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if as long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse.
Overlap is always the hardest.
I know you must dislike leaving things unfinished. I know this is hard to accept. But even if it means being resentful, friend, you and Dan Heng taught me the spirit of trailblazing. Dan Heng told me many stories about the adventures of the Nameless. Two of them left. The first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And because that's your mission. In the second story, Dan Heng told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives. After hearing those stories, I won't let your journey end here.
Partner.
Somewhere beyond the sky, where the prophecy has always remained shrouded in ambiguity. Even if the 12th core before stepping into a fate unknown.
We can't go back now.
Don't worry. Lord Finan has already entrusted Elder...
Lady Trinan's Sentry Gate is open on the main street outside
I'm sorry for making such unreasonable.
I have the right to witness the end of the trailblaze. It's not me coming back. Hero doesn't have to bear it.
Every one of us has the right to make our own choice. Then use your choice to open up a new path. Regardless, Dan Heng is still holding on for his life. One day, I hope we will reunite under the constellations. When that time comes, we can hold a belated... The spirit water blast. Calm down.
Snowy.
Trinan, I thought you'd be waiting at the vortex.
When Akama's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it.
Right.
You've always Cavali's core flame.
Yes. Little Syphe protected the core flame well. No one would be able to get Bartolos. You can come on out.
I don't have to pretend to be an
Cholos?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That core flame that the entire world is after is currently nestled in the depths of my bottomless...
This certainly was.
No, she knows.
Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind Akuma's eternal daylight.
You're right. That girl Cyphera spun a grand lie that deceived all of Amphorius.
What?
She tricked all of you into believing that giant ball on Kefali's back. Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed me, the great... Hey, Rat, you... Still no reaction from you? Yeah.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akuma's eternal daylight was not Kefali's mirror, but now...
Well, you didn't guess wrong. Cyphera has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like ash.
Oh.
But you just said you, Zagreus, rely...
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Rat. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12 Titans of Amphoria, and this core flame in my belly is it not the core that makes...
So, you're going to head...
Just so. How about it?
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly...
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than... Let me tell you then. My lifelong ambition was to serve this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,900. But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme,
Hold all the
we fooled all the fools, villains, and disasters of this world. This is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life. Take the core flame with you, brat. Remember this well. What saved Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton Kefali, nor was it the divine power of me, scorned by all.
Just from spirit thief to spirit to destiny. Wow.
Strife. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity will also leave behind.
With this, the spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the sealing magic of Fagusa's priests and use the scent, but that will likely exhaust it.
Farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell that for every companion who couldn't reach the end. They're convinced I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and every... Now that this home is also in danger, it is my... I hope that in that new...
Snowy, you've indeed. We don't need, because even without the... And all of us, we'll see.
Well, only one of them was supposed to survive long enough to be able to see the end.
Farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Become the dawn. Deliver.
Oh, she got in.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of M4... To be honest, I was initially skeptical. But right now, I'm starting to see your point, Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta,
Wait, how'd
do you
Screwy
now
get
have
him
enough
in?
reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature of Amphorius?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body. Something behind it is still defying us.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defenses. For now, we can only observe this world as bystanders.
I knew we should have brought Stephen along. No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki. That big guy over there. The black balls spewing meteors. You think it's got anything to do with the Lord Ravager?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion: the immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered. Every second counts before that Intellitron's preventative measures kick in.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it ever not end in a perfect outcome? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing Mammal Keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Emporius.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are undergoing intense suffering. Conclusion: the butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have matters to attend to, Herta. I beseech you, in moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted due to personal interests.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice screwing. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord Ravager. The source of Emporius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
What? There's a big lore dump for anyone that's really looking into lore. It's falling apart.
This is what the world looked like originally.
You need to do your thing.
What are you
Fine,
doing here? Answer my question, Lycus.
Ah, another hero has arrived at the Vortex. I can no longer remember how many times this has happened. The author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here.
Huh?
No need to panic, Lord Farnon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
You've never expressed interest in the Flame Chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger. An
Of course not. Yeah, it has a different
observer.
purpose.
An anti-Catheran who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos Heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop. Across 1,000 years of the Flame Chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have been I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consumed.
The gaze of
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Finon.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Finon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame-chased journey has made me abandon my faith. What lies ahead is a mass of chaos. Then usher in the first ray.
Just
all
do your thing.
Farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles turn a new page?
What's that?
Of course.
That's March.
This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
Cyrene, but I don't think it is. To be continued. What the heck?
Haven of memories.
3.4.
Every touch, every moment is like a thorn rose.
Installment. I'm sending out text messages. I'm still like so frustrated by it. Like I say, this is gonna cause me not to play. Like I think like if they keep the path they're going, I think they'll lose players over time. The train car that entered in for system contact persons participants workers. Can you read this message? Well, how's the situation right now? Great. We're to involve scrolling distances. We have detailed chats on both teams contributed to their knowledge. We're sorry. However, there's a lot of unexpected information. We'll send you meeting notes. Understood. I want to watch. My messages can't get out. It's gonna be chicken bread. Stories. There's gonna be several stories written there. It was mighty saying I was working back to Earth. It's now as its results. I think them having title bounty. Cyrene show up right there. At that moment. indicates that March is tied. Fallen City of Aachen. Oh. There's different chests in the Fallen City. Standard City. Let's go. Yes, they have their own treasure set. Huh. But yeah, I am frustrated. Like, I think some of the design choices within the game, like within story, have been not great. Like, facing a boss, I can understand. Facing, like, because if we go Astral Guide, we'll go down here to Cavern of Corrosion, Path of Thunder and Surge. Hyacinth. They're only Hyacinth. I've said this one would be better for Cypher. And then you got Echoes of War where you have Glance of Twilight. So, I mean, I understand this at this point. You know, these designs and stuff here. I totally get, doing stuff like that. For bosses like that. But like, just like a regular fight for getting from point A to point B interaction fights, I don't think they should be overly tuned. I think they should be under-tuned. Just because it is story and it is there. I think they've kind of gone overboard with the story. There's way too much dialogue and there's way too many cutscenes in the story right now. With, like, I feel it's way too much and too long. They're doing, like, the amount that they've done in the 3.0 to 3.3 is almost like one full game in their story and cutscene pieces. Like, it's own individual game, like you would spend on like a Final Fantasy game or one of the many RPGs or many multiplayer games. It's not for a game like this. They need to tone it down and learn how to cut it back in the story. I know they want to tell a story, and I know they want to really put this stuff out there, and it's like, okay, between this patch, this patch, this patch, but the patches, the amount of information that they've been pushing and filling in has been 100% repetitive in the game. And I think that's the thing that's making it a little more rough, is that it's so much repetitive, and they're having a whole lot of negative comments come back to them because of it.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment.
But they've actually been having a lot of negative comments come back to them over the story and the way that they've run this story. It's been too much story, too much time to get through the story. Like, this is a lot of time that's been taken, and I mean, like I said, they're 20 plus hours of story that's way too much, too long. Like, you could break it up better. You could have told the story differently. I think it more differently would be the better way to do it. I think they could have done it differently. Is much better. Already had that like. Oh yeah. I don't have enough for the last two. After reaching 50, then go back and this gets us money. but I think honestly, like, there's too much story being told. Like, if it is 7-ish hours, it's 21 hours. Most standard RPGs and what those that come out right now, most story play hours are 21 to 40 hours, 20 to 40 hours on average for most people to play through them, just through main stories and stuff like that. Or if they're going deeper, you know, maybe a little bit longer. But like, going more than that is, you know, you start losing your audience. On a game like this, your time frame should be focused on, I would say, 3 to 5 hour focus. 5 hours pushing it, like in a point like this where you're trying to hit a turning point. I think they could have broken it into the next, in the 0.4 patch, and created that turning point in the next stuff there. But they could have done it differently. I think there's too much story. 7 hours worth of story is just 7 to 8 hours is too much. Well, anyway, that's my rant. That's my thing. Thanks everyone who came along and joined in. I'm truly frustrated with this. I don't, you know, I'm definitely going to do 0.4. I don't know how far I'll go past there. Like I said, a lot of their design choices right now are very frustrating, and they're not jiving with me to where I want to keep playing the game. It's not keeping me with the game. Like having to overbuild characters and get your characters designed a certain way, or having, you know, they're designing fights for specific teams, and that I don't think that's how you should design and do stuff. But anyway, thanks everyone for coming along and joining in, and we'll see you next time.